nigga show. Oh shit, it's your Mac Man hero. Oh shit, it's the top Mac nigga show. Oh shit,
y'all know what's
it's your Mac Man
happening.
hero.
Bossmack, baby. 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 Ladies and gentlemen, live from Compton, California. Put your hands together for the Bossmack top soil. Whoa, a lot of love. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, you're too kind, you're too kind. My religion and political party is real niggaism. I'm a theocratic nigga. Kissing babies and shaking hands, man. Doing what the fuck I got to do out here to make it crack open, and you are now experiencing the world famous Bossmack live. Man, today is a beautiful day. I'm happy as fuck to be here doing this. I'm posted up with the homie Banquet in this motherfucker with me tonight. What's up, Banquet?
Just another beautiful night.
It's another beautiful night?
Yep. Glad to be here with you.
Hey man, you know, it's always good when you sit in with the Bossmack top soil young Banquet, you know what I'm saying?
It's hard to feel Courtney Love's shoes, but...
All right, y'all, Courtney Love ain't in the house with us tonight. She had to work and shit. But she be with us next time, you know how we get down. Bossmack live, you know how we do. We always come with the bomb agenda for you. We always come with the sponsors, restaurant of the week, reader, listener, emails, topic. And you know, we've been doing them interviews lately, but we don't got no interview today. We just gonna give you some straight up real nigga talk. And then we're gonna give you some good game, man, and we gonna just come down for you real proper, like, you know what I'm saying? Bossmack loves you like that, man.
It's like
you know
how you used to do it, man.
Hey, man, you know, sometimes you gotta take it back to the old school. You know what I'm saying? And do it like you're supposed to. You know what I'm talking about? All right, now, our sponsors, you know who they are. Jackson Administration and Media Group. Also, our other sponsor is Gene Machine. Gene Machine at 244 East 4th Street, downtown Long Beach. Go through there, holla at Sam, get some Bossmack streetwear. You know, we be having it there. Also, they got a Gene Machine location in Hollywood, 6718 Hollywood Boulevard in Hollywood, California. Get your Bossmack streetwear in Hollywood. You understand me? Celebrity shit, goddamn it. And our home base on the east side of Long Beach, One Stop Long Beach, man. One Stop LB 2600 East Anaheim. Go through there, holla at Big Bruce. He will take care of you. We be having that exclusive Bossmack streetwear over there, that shit that you can't find nowhere, man. You need to fuck with us. And this is all backed up by BossmackStreetwear.com. Go through the online store there, and there you can get everything. God damn it, you need to get my shit. You need to fuck with me. You know, bitch, relax, savage. You understand me? Trademark on that bitch, relax. So, you know, you be using that bitch, relax, we'll sue you, motherfucker. All you little motherfuckers out there trying to jack the Bossmack tops off for that bitch relax.
We know who you are.
Motherfucking show. Even these big companies get toe up, fucking around, cheating out there, stealing from the Bossmack tops off. You motherfucking bitch, you know who you is, bitch. You know who you is, bitch. Huh? Made your punk ass start over on that Instagram, didn't I, bitch? Huh? I ain't gonna even say nothing.
You did damage,
I ain't gonna even say nothing, man. Anyway, let us get into our beautiful show that we have for you niggas in the motherfucking news. Niggas in the motherfucking news, and you know what? Our first nigga in the news, man, Ferguson. It's fucked up. You understand me? This is the third time since I've been an adult that I have seen misjustice and bullshit happen. Rodney King, Trayvon Martin, and this. You understand me? It's a horrible tragedy. It's fucked up. I don't know what to say, man. You know, you know, man, because I participated in looting myself 20 years ago, goddammit. When it happened to I participated in looting myself, so I can't tell a motherfucker not to. I understand, man, but I'm for the peaceful I'm for the peaceful protesting.
It's a heated subject for a lot of people.
Man, I'm for the peaceful protesting. I'm not for the looting right now, man, because I don't want nobody to go to jail, man, and get laid down, man. I don't want nobody, you know what I'm saying? But I understand. You know, the energy is fucked up, man. It's a bad feeling, man. We don't know what happened. We don't have no answers. We didn't see what happened out there on that street. You know what I'm saying? You know, they always, man, this is fucked up, man. All I can say is as a nigga, as a real motherfucking nigga, man, I could say this for myself, man, out here, man. I am careful with my interaction with the police, man. And all the niggas I know, all the real niggas I know out here is very careful with their interaction with the police. When I fuck with the police, I keep in mind that this motherfucker can kill me. I really think about that like that. I really feel like the police have a whole lot of motherfucking power out here to inconvenience you. And as a black man out here, man, you need to be careful when you interact with the police, and you need to teach you and yours and those that come up under you, you need to teach them motherfuckers that interaction with the police, man, you need to be on humble, you need to be on some humble, compliant shit. And that's all it is, man, because you dealing with a motherfucker who has a gun, an artillery on his side, and has a lot of leeway to use that shit when it come to you not complying to some shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, hey man, I'ma say this, man. I'm not saying shit about for the benefit of police. But I'ma say that police have a fucked up ass job. I feel like police got a fucked up job. They deal with the fucked up part of humanity all day. So I know why they fucked up. I know they fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I know they fucked up. They used to getting lied to daily. They in danger at all. You know what I'm saying? You know. And I'm not giving them no pass, but I'm stepping in the shoes knowing that, you know, they deal with some bullshit. So on the flip side of that, that's why I'm humble and compliant when I fuck with them, because I don't want no motherfucking problems, man. When they say stop, I stop. You know what I'm saying? When they say, let me see your hands, I let them see my hands, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you feel me?
Yeah.
Ain't no run, ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no hey dude,
Hey, that's taking responsibility on your part to recognize that.
Hey man.
And choose your move based on what you know.
Hey man, I'm just not fucking with the police right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they got a lot of power.
I'm not fucking with the police right now, man. That's what I'm saying. And niggas need to not fuck with the police, man. Like, niggas need to not fuck with the police. And you need to teach your kids not to fuck with the police. Like, hey man, don't fuck with the police. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Period. You know what I'm saying? This is a white man's world right here, man. We know that.
Sad to say it, but true.
It's fucked up. This shit is lopsided out here. You know, we already know what it is. We know what it is. You know what I'm saying? And this shit is a tragedy, man. I just want niggas to just, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm with niggas out there, man. I feel it, man. You know what I'm saying? I know niggas is mad, it's fucked up. But, you know what I'm saying? I believe this shit has a lot of volatility to keep going, though, man. It's a lot of volatility to this, man. Injustice is like a sting, like a person is in a normal state and you just get stung and you just gotta respond like, you know, this injustice is just stinging us, man. And, you know, man, at the end of the day, the National Guard is gonna win, though. You feel me? That's what I'm talking about, man.
They got a shitload of troops who came in.
At the end of the day, the National Guard is gonna win. You feel me? You know.
You know where they went from 700 to 2,200 people in one day?
Of National Guard?
Yeah.
Man, it's unlimited, man. If they need more, they can have 5,000 up in that.
Oh yeah, of course.
But anyway, Ferguson, I'm with you with the spirit and the spirit. Mike Brown's stepdad, I hope you don't catch no case for telling them to burn this motherfucker down, man. Come on, man. I know you're emotional, man. I hope they don't give you no case for that. Rest in peace, Mike Brown. Commiserate to the parents. Black people, man, you know, it's fucked up, man. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep getting money, y'all. That's all we can do. Let's keep getting money, y'all. Let's keep getting money. All right, now, let's go to the next nigga in the news. Now, let me tell you something right here, man. Straight fucking out. Now, I woke up this morning and, man, it was just all Ferguson on Twitter, man. It was Ferguson, Mike Brown. It was the store owner that Mike Brown jacked the blunts from. They tore up his store and shit, you know, that little store.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at all the Ferguson shit and I was thinking to myself, I was like, you know what? I know one motherfucker is happy about this Ferguson shit. Josh looking at me like, nigga, you crazy. Hey, One motherfucker is happy about this Ferguson shit. And that motherfucker is Bill Cosby. Because he came up out the trending. He came up out the trending briefly though. Because he came back in at like about number 10. He came back in at about number 10, probably like about, I looked on there about in the afternoon sometime and he had creeped back in the trending.
Oh, really?
But Bill Cosby.
That's another sad story right there.
Bill motherfucking Cosby, man.
After
Now,
all this time.
Hey man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm gonna say this. This is my thought processes. I'm gonna spit game.
All right.
This is what I'm gonna say. Now this gonna sound weird. This don't have nothing to do with nothing, but this is some weird shit. Now, in my adolescent years, when I first heard the word of Richard Pryor, when I first heard some Richard Pryor, man, his album called That Nigga's Crazy. When I first heard that shit, it was like I understood everything he was talking about. Like, it was like the funniest shit I ever heard in my life, man. This bitch, this nigga, that. It was just like he was talking to my soul or some kind of shit. And I was a little ass kid, man. You know what I'm saying? So I heard some Bill Cosby, right?
Yeah.
And I just couldn't even understand that shit because Bill Cosby didn't cuss. He had that clean comedy, man. And I couldn't as a little kid, I was like irritated by him. Like I was like, man, this shit right here is like, who is this dude? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I get you.
Zooming into the future, you know, came the Cosby Show, man. I used to watch that show and I used to, you know, he was the doctor and the wife was the lawyer and it was a good family, wholesome and shit. And I used to trip off of that shit, but I never really liked Bill Cosby.
Oh, really?
I never did. Not really.
How
not
come
really.
that?
Who I used to like on the Cosby Show was Lisa Bonet. Lisa Bonet was a bad bitch on the Cosby Show. Now let me tell you, low key, Lisa Bonet was the secret hook of the Cosby Show that made everybody watch because that bitch had a certain kind of sex appeal even though she dressed weird and shit. Niggas wanted to fuck Lisa Bonet. All of us wanted to fuck Lisa Bonet. All of us was with Lisa Bonet when Lisa Bonet went from high school to college on the show. And the bitch was so cracking that when when she went to college, she got her own show. Different World. And that show was shit because that bitch was on it. That bitch would look bomb as fuck on that show. And then they had another bitch on that show, Jasmine Guy. She was a bad bitch too.
Yeah.
But it was really Lisa Bonet. Now, here's the thing with Lisa Bonet. Lisa Bonet started fucking with Lenny Kravitz when Lenny Kravitz wasn't no motherfucking body. You feel me?
Yeah.
And Lenny Kravitz, it was like when she started fucking with Lenny Kravitz, Bill Cosby got hot and got mad. He ain't like that shit. You feel me? And then I remember Lenny Kravitz came out in like some kind of like interview or something and said, man, I'm at war with Bill Cosby and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know? And Lenny Kravitz wasn't nobody then. He done had no hits, right? But Lisa Bonet was on that nigga. And anyway, Lisa Bonet was in this movie called Angel Heart. And she had a fuck scene in there with Mickey Rourke. That shit was bomb, man. It's a beautiful movie if you ever see that.
I've never
Angel
seen
Heart,
that
that bitch looked bomb in this movie. Lisa Bonet was bad bitch. Lisa Bonet was such a bad bitch right there. She was on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine, naked and shit. Bill Cosby didn't like that shit either. Then when that bitch got pregnant from Lenny Kravitz. Bill Cosby banned that bitch from, like, kicked that bitch off A Different World. Kicked the bitch off A Different World. You know what I'm saying? Had the bitch in this, listen to this. Okay, you know, in the script of Different World, this bitch then went to college, to an all-black college, like, went to her parents' alma mater. You understand me?
Yeah.
Like rich black people do. They go to their parents' alma mater, black university, right? She was going to her alma mater, and then the bitch drop out the next year and marry a motherfucker in the Marines and follow that motherfucker around. That's what they wrote into the shit. Some stupid shit like that.
That was the script for the show?
Yeah, for that bitch. For the end of that bitch.
Okay.
And everybody knew that she had got pregnant from. And then the bitch was just rolled off the show. Just off the show. Fuck it. Gone. Bill Cosby destroyed that bitch because she got pregnant from Lenny Kravitz. Now I'm wondering if it's
What was his beef with Lenny Kravitz though?
because Lisa Bonet was his bitch.
Oh, really?
That's what I think. Bill Cosby was into developing them new actresses, and then he bring them to the crib and he give them something to drink, and then he feel on them, touch on them and shit like that. Man. That was his MO, man. But Bill Cosby. Hey, man, you know what, man? I think a motherfucker did it, man. If you got 16 bitches coming out for your head, man, you understand what I'm saying? You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
I know you're not really familiar with Bill Cosby, man.
Oh,
you
no.
don't fuck with Bill Cosby.
Come on.
You know who Bill Cosby
Come
is?
on. Fuck yeah, I know who Bill Cosby is. You kidding me?
You used to watch the...
I have why is... I don't know if you knew about Why Is There Air? You remember that album that you dropped? It was this comedy sketch about why there was air. Anyway, I have that shit up in my living room. I did a little piece painting on it, but I don't know. Ever since I heard about this whole
you have a different view.
whole shit, yeah, I don't know what's the thing. Because like he went from being, like you said, wholesome character.
Yeah, it's weird, ain't it?
Yeah.
You know what? Like that make me feel like he one of them motherfuckers to go against. He like all moral and shit. He go against motherfuckers to cuss and talk shit and motherfuckers to use slang and shit. He don't like none of that type of shit. Real proper English type of motherfucker, man. And you know, I mean, man, that's so weird to me, man, for a motherfucker to be like acting like they that good and to be like a little demon, man. Cause to me, that's like some demonic type of shit, man.
It is.
That
shit is.
I understand niggas have different psychopathies and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's different type of weirdness and shit out here, man. But to want to drug a bitch, to have a bitch, I mean, why do you want to fuck with a bitch when a bitch is unconscious? Or in a highly suggestive, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, I don't know, man.
Do you remember the first person who came out putting on these allegations of him?
Nah, it's like some old bitches, man. It's like bitches going back to like the 60s, like damn.
No, I know.
Shit.
What's her name? White chick.
It's a supermodel bitch, like a former model bitch up in
Yeah,
there.
what was her name? Janice Dickinson.
Yeah, man.
That's right. And I read an article online actually about how all she remembers was getting invited to Paris to go meet up with him to discuss about, I guess he wanted to help her out with a singing career or some shit like that. And then, you know, last thing she remembers, she in his room, waking up, and he's in a robe. Yeah, and he's in a robe and drops his robe. That's the last thing. So, I mean, if there's that many people backing up,
hey man,
going against Bill Cosby, of course you gotta have to assume that there's like a great deal of truth to it. You know?
Hey man, you know, man, you got a whole lot of bitches lined up. And, man, he's so powerful, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
That's
like,
why I'm saying, like, you know, with the kind of persona he's played over the years, maybe he thought, you know, it wouldn't really hold up. Like, they wouldn't have anything to say or do to prove that he did this.
I think
You know
his
what I'm saying?
wife, I think his wife know that shit too, man. That shit is crazy, man.
That is crazy.
Man.
I wonder how she feels right now.
I think she good. She just laying in the cut waiting for the cash out when he die and shit. You know what I'm saying? She gonna cash out heavy. You know what I mean? That bitch put in a lot of work. She be like, nigga, I did 40 years, nigga. I'm cashing out. I'm staying, nigga. You know where I'm divorcing shit. I'm staying with your punk, your old ass sadistic motherfucker. Man, that's so cold, man. That's great. Anyway. Alright, let's continue. Let me see. I had another nigga in the news. Lil Fizz on welfare. Lil Fizz from B2K. My homie told me to speak up on that. He said that mattered to some bitches out there, man. I bet. You know, I don't know too much. You know about who Lil Fizz is?
Not really. I remember B2K. I definitely remember B2K. Yeah.
He was in that. Yeah. He on welfare now.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of a trip, huh?
So he didn't make great power moves
He didn't
to
make
stay
no
afloat.
great power
So
moves. I don't think
alright.
he did. All right. Iggy Azalea wins Best Rap Album at the American Music Awards over Drake and Jay-Z. How you feel about that banquet? How you feel about that banquet?
I have no problem against Iggy Azalea. I mean, I really think she
got the best rap
she's
album.
good.
She's the best.
You know, when it comes,
Or is she the most popular?
I'm popular. I mean, she's definitely
That's
like
what it's
a
about.
pop rap artist. I would say. I mean,
Hey man, you know what? I saw the Iggy Azalea formula when it began. When I saw that bitch in Record Magazine, I don't know how many years ago I saw that shit.
hey, all the power to her.
Hey man.
Yeah, I think I like her style. You know.
Hey man.
In fact, I remember when she came out with this one song called "My World," and once I heard that, I was all over it.
It's like, is she gonna go?
No, yeah, I knew she was gonna pop off. Like eventually, I just didn't know to the extent that she got.
Yeah, I feel it.
She's popping, dude.
Man, she like the leader of all. She's the leader of white bitches right now.
She is, man. She is.
They take all their orders from her.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah. And it's an Australian girl.
And they
too.
like how she's serving Nicki Minaj. She just like killing Nicki Minaj right now. Just killing her.
You think so?
As far as like radio play and shit like that, yeah. Multiple songs in the Hot 100 and shit. I be hearing about that shit, man. From I know some music industry motherfuckers. They be talking about that shit. They be niggas like Jackson, man.
Oh yeah.
Them niggas be like talking about the motherfucking numbers, man. Them niggas
He knows.
be like
That dude knows everything.
Them niggas be like, man, hey. I be like, he be like, who's the hottest bitch in the game right now, nigga? And I be like, oh, it's Nicki Minaj. According to what? And I'm like, according to the people and shit, the streets and shit. Okay, well, let's look it up right now. Okay, Iggy Azalea has 3 songs in the Hot 100 in the top 10. Nicki Minaj don't have 1. Nicki Minaj is number 17.
Anaconda didn't pop up for anything?
Anaconda was like 17, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, really?
You feel me? I mean, you know, like, that's a white bitch that can rap, though, man. I mean, that's like Eminem, you know what I mean? Like, really, like, I feel like if hip hop purists, like if the hip hop purists knew for sure that bitch wrote her lyrics, then that bitch would be like on some Beatles shit with her numbers, man. Nigga, she would be like, cause then all the heads would be fucking with her. See, it's a lot of people not fucking with her, but all the pop is fucking with her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that bitch got, man. Woo! Fuck. That's that microphone.
I told you not to touch that shit.
Damn, man. Swaggy P came up fucking with Iggy Azalea. That's a bad bitch to have on the team, man. I don't give a fuck, man. All right. Our other nigga in the news, man, we gonna keep it pushing, man. We gotta shout out the Raiders, man. We gotta shout out the Raider Nation. The Raiders got their first win. God bless. God bless Al Davis. Shouts out. The Raiders got their first win.
Are you a LA Raiders fan or an Oakland Raiders
You know what,
fan?
man? Man. I have a soft spot for the Raiders, man, going back, man, when they was at the Coliseum, man. You know, I wasn't really Raiders when they was in Oakland, but when they came to the Coliseum, man, I became attached to the Raiders, man, because you know, I remember going to various games, man, at Raiders, man. Even as a little kid, man, just touched my soul, man. You go to a Raider game, man, and it was just a beautiful thing, man, because you see somebody that, you know, you be in the stands and you're surrounded by all the Raider fans, and you see somebody from a different team get up and say something, and you just see that motherfucker just get his ass beat or just rained on with food and beverage. Like, you couldn't even represent another team at all. Like, I remember I was at a classic Raider game back in the day, man. It was beautiful, man. I was a little kid, man. The Raiders was in the playoffs, man. It was you know that's rare in a motherfucker. A Raider playoff game at the Coliseum. They was playing the New York Jets, and the Jets had Freeman McNeil back in the days, man. And I remember the Raiders was getting their ass beat. It was late in the fourth quarter. The Raiders was getting their ass beat, man. Let me tell you something. It was super quiet in the stands. It was just all sitting down, man. All the Raider fans was pissed off, man. I'm going to tell you, man. This one Jets fan got up and just said something. And he looked like just like one man in a sea. You know what I'm saying? They just rained on this nigga, and about the 3 or 4 people that was around him, man, they just rained on this motherfucker. I have never seen food get thrown from all directions. I'm talking about from top, bottom, from the side, just rain food on this motherfucker. and then, like, even though the Raiders got their ass beat, dude, when we got out the stands, when we went down to the stands, man, I seen like 3 Jets fans being escorted out by they getting escorted out by the police, bloody, jersey shredded, like they had been in war with animals, nigga. Wild shit at the Raider game, man. You see motherfuckers get their ass beat at the Raider game. God bless the Raiders, man. I hope I didn't bore y'all with my soliloquy.
That just goes to show.
Raider Nation.
That just goes to show. You kidding me though? LA in general, man. Like the sports fans in LA, I feel like are.
Hey man.
Dedicated people.
Hey man, I'm telling you, man, that Raider shit was different, man. Because man, when you go to the Raider game, man. Man, you see motherfuckers with Raider tattoos, man, like Mexican, just gangsters, like, the Raider game was a special, man, like, it's just, the Raiders, man, I feel like the Raider fans are tougher than the team, man. Like,
I still see like a shitload of Raiders fans all over LA.
Man, it's deep, man. Motherfuckers be violent, man. But anyway, shouts out to the Reds getting their first win. All right, that's it for the niggas in the motherfucking news, man. I'ma hold up right there, man. Fuck that, man. I want to talk about that YG dropped a new movie, but that movie is only a half hour long, man. I feel like niggas don't need to mention that, man. Fuck that, man. Drop a half hour movie, man. Come on, man. Y'all niggas supposed to drop a whole movie, man. What is this, a demo movie or some kind of shit, man? What the fuck? YG, what the fuck, man? Is this a demo movie, my nigga?
Short.
A short?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad. But they released it in a thing. They releasing it, man. Like, to buy, you buy it and shit. You niggas are selling it.
Well, yeah, because it's YG, too. You know, he's hot.
Shouts out, man. I ain't hating. I'm not, hey, YG, if you see this nigga, I ain't hating. I'm just questioning why you didn't just do a whole motherfucking movie. And I know you got the money to do that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? All right. What we got?
We heading into read a listener emails?
Oh, let me do the restaurant of the week. Restaurant of the week. Okay. This restaurant of the week. This is a spot at the what's that? At Disneyland. What's that spot over there by Disneyland? What they call that?
The club that they got over there?
No. You know when you go to Disneyland, they got all the way the restaurants and shit is right there. What they call it? Downtown Disney.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Downtown Disney. Catal. In Downtown Disney is just a cool place to go. I suggest you take your favorite bitch over there, man, because it's expensive over there on Downtown Disney, man. I'm just trying to tell you, man, you want to take a worthy bitch over there, man. You go over there, man. I'm gonna tell you, I had the salmon when I was at the Catal. The salmon. You understand me? You want to go out there, man, and just vibe, man. It was like little terraces, man. You know, we had the little candlelight vibes out there looking down on the Downtown Disney Street, man. On the romantic type of shit with a bitch, man. You go out there, man. Catal, nigga. Downtown Disney, niggas, you know what I'm talking about, man. There's some other shit down there, too, man. If you ain't never been to Downtown Disney, you gotta go to Downtown Disney, because there's some other shit down there, too, man. If you see that, you might want to come back and go to some other shit. But I'm gonna tell you, man, it costs $10 to park at Downtown Disney, because they treat you just like you was going to Disneyland. So I'm trying to tell you, man, it's a place where you gonna go spend some money, man. You know, they got them Disney characters out there, man. Them stuffed animals, man. $50, man, for a little bear, man. But I'm gonna tell you, man, it's bomb down there, man. Catal, nigga. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Reader, listener, motherfucking emails. Reader, listener, emails now. We got a whole lot of emails today, man. I'm gonna give y'all at least 4, man. I might slide in one more. You never know. We see how it go. Our first reader, listener email. We got a nigga from Atlanta writing a Bossmack topsoil. He say, Bossmack, I just came back from a vacation with me and a few of my close homies. We flew out to Vegas to kick it on some homies getaway shit. We was out there for 3 days. On day 1, one of the homies started tripping because his bitch wouldn't answer the phone when he called back. This nigga completely lost it by the second day and left early. Now, Bossmack, I know this is none of my business, but I want to speak on this to the homie. I feel like I can't fuck with this dude. Okay. I mean, you know, a lot of niggas value pussy differently. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas pussy is like it's an all-encompassing great thing, and there's nothing that can ever trump pussy. Even their own mama being in life-threatening danger is not greater than pussy. It's certain niggas like that. And this might be one of them niggas. So now you know. I mean, you still be friends with a guy. What is this, man? I mean, be friends with a guy. I wouldn't bring it up because what is this, man? I mean, you know, fuck it. You know, so what? You just know that you dealing with a high level, like weenie type motherfucker. You know you dealing with it. No one is you know now. You know what I'm saying? So be joyful that you know, and now you know how to deal with this man. You know, you don't tell him about nothing like that. That ain't none of your business. If a nigga wanna do shit like that, ain't none of your business, man. You know? Banquet, how you feeling?
Yeah, don't bring that shit up.
I mean, it's sad to see some shit like that.
I mean, the question I would ask is, would it ending a friend, like, would you really not want to, would you want to end a friendship just because of that?
Well, you know, I'm imagining this is like some young cats right here, you know what I'm saying? And they probably like on some, thought we was all players type of shit. And, you know, you see one of the homies do some sucker shit that's just astounding to you. You kind of be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it really has no bearing on you dudes as like associates or friends. You know what I'm saying?
How you guys connect?
There's no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what? He's a super weenie. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know that. You know what he is. You know, that's a trip to me though. You know. But yeah. All right. Our next nigga in the news is a bitch. A bitch from Chicago writes to Bossmack. She says, Bossmack, I've been fucking with this one nigga I thought was cool here and there. I was literally on fucking with this nigga heavy, so I was taking my time. Something was bothering me about this nigga. Every time I see this nigga out and about, he always with his one homie. Let's call him Big Harold. He always sidekicking around with Big Harold. Then on his Instagram the other day, I see this nigga posted a pic of Big Harold on his Instagram on some shout out to the homie Big Harold. On some shout out to the big homie Harold shit for no reason. It wasn't even Big Harold's B-Day. What nigga does that? Bossmack, am I tripping? Ain't this some weirdo shit? Okay. Yes, that's some weird. Anytime a nigga posts a picture of another nigga on his Instagram, on some, hey, this is my buddy type of shit. That is kind of weird. That's kind of weird. Now, I can understand if it was like, a nigga was in jail, you was shot, free the homie, whoop whoop, missed the homie, or nigga dead, or a nigga did some type of achievement or something, did something that you had to, hey, this nigga did this. Congratulations. If you're sensing some funny kind of shit going on, then you're sensing some funny type of shit going on. Yeah, excessive nigga homage is not good. You already know that. As a bitch, it's bothering you, so you already know that. Excessive nigga homage is bad. Banquet, what you feel like?
I was gonna say, like, you really trip off that, cause like, it's the homie. It's no real big reason to give love to your homie.
I mean, would you post a picture of a dude and just say, "Hey, shouts out to this guy," and just a picture of him?
I mean, typically I would. I mean, if there was a reason.
Yeah, it's got to be a reason,
typically.
right? It's his birthday. He graduated from something, or he.
It does seem strange if you don't mention it on Instagram, though. You know what I'm saying? If you don't mention the reason why you post the picture of him,
You just say shout out.
It does kind of
It's funny, right?
Yeah.
It's a vibe there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what that bitch picking up on. Bitches pick up on your sucker shit. Like when you do that little sucker shit, they spiritually pick up on that shit. You act like y'all didn't see that. That bitch saw that shit. She saw it. You know what I'm saying? Alright, it's a trip how niggas could lose respect. You can lose respect so many different ways, man. Maintaining respect is an art form, man. I'm gonna have to do a show on that. Maintaining respect is a fucking art form. The way you move around out here, you do one little thing and it just, motherfuckers deduct points from you, like, just without no sounds. They just deduct points from you, from your sucker shit.
Cold.
All right. Our next nigga in the news. A nigga from Los Angeles writes to Bossmack. He says, Bossmack. Now, before I even begin, man, this is some way out shit, man. I got a disclaimer on this now. This sound way out to you. I just, you know, as I spit this, know that reality goes into its own places, man, and creates it. You know what I'm saying? There's no limitations to the to reality. Follow me now. A nigga from Los Angeles writes to Bossmack. He says, Bossmack, I'm a married nigga, but I got a few bitches on the side. I've been trying to fuck this one bitch for a few years, but she's giving me problems. This bitch lives with her man, but I know she wants to fuck me. She calls me her bro. She lets me feel on her and shit, but never more than that. How can I get this bitch to let me fuck? She doesn't know that I'm married either, but she accused me of fucking with the bitch I'm married to. Bossmack, any tips? All right. Now see, this is an example of a nigga who got me fucked up. You see what I'm saying? See, see this dude right here that sent me this think I specialize in helping niggas get more pussy versus helping niggas put more bitches under the thumb. You feel me? See, I'm not a get pussy specialist. I'm gonna put bitches under the thumb specialist. You feel me? It's a whole different processes. Now, see, from the angle this man, this guy, this dude is coming from, see, he's coming from like a trick, a get all the pussy he can type of motherfucker without no type of reference to reality. Let me focus on, let me point out some shit. First, a nigga is married and is chasing after a bitch that don't seem to want to fuck with him, who has a man. You feel me? And he's all the way in the friend zone with a bitch. You see what I'm saying? And the bitch probably already know that he got a bitch, he with a bitch. So this is like some weird, hopeless type of shit right here, man. I don't know how to do none of this. You know what I'm saying? All my shit is like 100. My shit start from 100. My shit start from 100. First of all, if you're a married nigga, you know what I'm saying? You in a bizarre place, but it's always 100 with these bitches. Hey, I'm married. I got a bitch, but do you want to be on a team? Now, that's some blunt type of talk right there. But see, when you put shit out there like that, a bitch, it's a lot of clarity off top. Like, I'm letting you know I'm married. You feel me? I'm letting you know I got bitches. I'm married. I got a bitch, but I wanna fuck with you. So see, you setting the stage right there, up front, off top. You know what I'm saying? Not that you safe doing that shit either, cause a bitch can say, okay, I wanna fuck with you and still go over there and blow up your shit to your wife, but at least you starting from a more firm foundation with that. Now, once you spit that, see, now you explain why you ain't never took this bitch to your house because you live with your wife. See, that's we understand all that now. And now we can really focus on trying to hang out or whatever if it's gonna go to that with a lot more, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really know how to give you no tips on this because my tips is to start from 100 and try to step out of that friend zone, cause you in the friend zone right now with this stupid shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't really think it should go anywhere. It won't go anywhere. It shouldn't go anywhere.
Like
the chick he's probably trying to get at can probably already tell it. She already can tell off the bat.
Right. See, this is a motherfucker not in reality. See, niggas be underestimating these bitches, man. The bitch accuse you of fucking with the bitch that you married to. So that means she knows that you already fuck with her. She may even know that you married to her and live with her. You ain't never, you know what I'm saying? So,
I mean,
it's like some fantasy shit.
Well, I mean, you gotta understand too, is like, I think women also base their judgments off the moves you make.
Okay.
Judging what kind of person you are. So obviously, you're in the friend zone for a reason. You know, she likes you. Maybe she sees the good in you, the good side, but
yeah, ain't that poppin'. This some sucker shit, man. See, I don't condone this behavior right here, man. Everything, like, you know what I'm saying, it come from 100, man. I'm gonna tell you, man, 100 go a long ass way, man. You be very surprised, man. A lot of y'all niggas out there, man.
It'll save you from sweat, too.
Look at a bitch and you be like, look, I got bitches. What the fuck you think? Man, I'm not no fucking... I'm a nice looking motherfucker. I got bitches. But I'm trying to fuck with you though. You feel me? I'm trying to fuck with you. I'm trying to, you know. And you find that a lot of bitches will be like, okay, let's see what happened. You know what I mean? Versus all that lying shit, tiptoeing around. No, I don't have a bitch, but you live with a bitch. Man, come on, man. I don't, you know what I mean? How do you explain that shit? Like, you live with a bitch, but you try to holler at a bitch, right? You try to holler at a bitch, but you live with a bitch. But you don't want to tell the bitch you hollering at that you live with a bitch. So you go into this weird fantasy shit. You can't never bring a bitch to your crib. You can't never. You starting from a real weak position right there, man. It's always best 100. All right. Any closing remarks, Banquet, young Banquet?
I feel you summed it up pretty well, Bossmack.
All right, bro. All right. Well, all right, next. Reader listener email. A nigga from South Carolina writes to Bossmack. He said, Bossmack, I be giving my bitch shit and she seems like she doesn't appreciate that shit. The bitch says out her mouth that she appreciates the shit I give her, but her vibe is otherwise. Bossmack, what am I doing wrong? I'm a 6-figure nigga and this bitch is a Section 8 bitch. This bitch should be happy. All right. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, the Bossmack Topsoil has always been an advocate of not tricking on bitches to make them like you. Now, what does that mean? What does that really mean? What does that mean, man? Like, I'm not a motherfucking asshole, man. I will take a bitch out to a nice dinner, man. I do fun shit, nice things with bitches, new bitches, man, because I like to do nice things, and they are with me, so we're doing nice things. So in my company, we do nice things because I like nice things. Tricking is when you go to the store and you know what I'm saying, you get a Louis Vuitton bag, and you take it over there and you give it to a bitch. You know what I'm saying? In the hopes that like enhance something, like, you know what I'm saying? Even if the bitch is unworthy of it, like, the bitch haven't done nothing. The bitch, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she gave you some pussy, you know what I'm saying? But she's supposed to give you some pussy, like, but she haven't done nothing. You know what I mean? You know. See, a nigga like me, I'm not gonna do shit like that until I see a bitch do a period of good deeds and do a lot of shit over some months, maybe. You know what I'm saying? You know, a bitch put in work for a greater part of a year or some shit. Then when Christmas come, you know, might bless a bitch like that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't just doing shit like that off top when it's new shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of motherfuckers, when you got it and, you know, motherfuckers get to tricking heavy on bitches early in the game. Hey, man, to me, that's dangerous behavior, man. That shit ain't really cool. That shit ain't cool unless you really got it like that and you really don't care, you know what I'm saying? But ultimately, you should care because you want respect from a bitch. You want a bitch to respect you. I just don't think that's the way to gain respect from a bitch in reality, man. Not a real bitch. You're not gaining respect from a bitch like that, man. You gain respect from a bitch through interacting with a bitch, conversating with a bitch, spending time with a bitch, learning a bitch.
It's that effort that you put in.
You know what I mean? And, you know, that's just not the way. You know what I'm saying? Tricking, just, you know what I'm saying? It's not the way, man. And then, see, you work yourself into a scenario where you expect shit in return, man, and when you don't get the return, you become sour, man. Because you checking for some type of return. What kind of return is you checking for from a Section 8 bitch, other than a bitch cooking or fucking you a little bit more, or sucking your dick a little bit more, man? Because the bitch is broke. You feel me? So You want a bitch to be like, oh, just continuously fan you and say thank you, thank you, thank you, or get on her knees and follow you around or some type of shit. See, you can't be having no big, and then, I'm gonna tell you, man, bitches is weird, man, out here, man, because, like, you know, if she a Section 8 bitch, she probably like a street bitch with some, you know, some whole characteristics about her, probably. Not that that's a bad thing, but like I said, it's a certain characteristics about her. Now, when them bitches be having them characteristics, and here come a trick nigga like yourself tricking and shit, then a bitch treats you like a trick. That the behavior patterns, because your behavior patterns is like a trick. You're tricking. So she treats you like a dude that's tricking, like, you know what I'm saying? And whenever you do that, to me, you devalue yourself. You take away from your respect. Your respect is lower in the eyes of a bitch like that when you conduct yourself like that. And now you setting yourself up for a low positioning with a bitch, even though you feel like you should have high positioning because you's a 6-figure nigga. But that's irrelevant because your process is faulty. You faulty in the way you coming at it, man. I don't even know why you thought that was a good idea. And niggas be listening to me like, niggas be saying they be listening to my shit, but I ain't never told niggas to do no shit like that. I ain't never said trick on bitches to get them to like you, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, I believe like bitches should reciprocate. I believe like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you bringing real manhood to a bitch, man, when you a real manly presence in a bitch's life, man, like I said, man, you provide foundation, backbone, drive for a bitch. You keep a bitch going strong, man. You a backbone for a bitch. You being there to be a rock for a bitch in the storm, man. When you are that presence in a bitch's life, man, I believe a bitch should just bless you with shit. At that point, a bitch should recognize that you are all those things to her, and she needs to make sure that you sustain, and she keep it going, i.e. goods and services, food, different, whatever type of oblation, just bringing something to you to help you keep it going as a sign of a bitch's in homage to what you bring her. That's the reciprocation, man. I believe like all real bitches do that. That come out of them, man. When you bringing that realness to a bitch's life, a bitch kick in those types of things. You know what I'm saying? And then as you watch a bitch, and see, man, I believe like no matter what, you can't violate the rules of there's rules and an energy in giving at the right time for right deeds and actions, man. In the real scope of things, man, you can't be nicer than the goods, than the actions and deeds and goods that bitches bringing to the table. If a bitch is really coming to the table with the actions and the goods and deeds on a regular basis, then you reward that shit. But you don't just reward that. You just don't give a bitch shit for doing nothing, man, because that's gonna trigger some shit in her mind. That's gonna be some sucker shit for you. Period. I don't give a fuck. That's the rules of the motherfucking. I don't know what it is, man. It's like it's some motherfucking rules out there that's just written in the behavior patterns of fucking human beings that's set up for that shit. And when you violate it, that's when you get bullshit. No matter what, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that's my philosophy on that. It's right giving. You give shit for right deeds, man. You don't just give bitches shit just to be giving bitches shit on some trick shit. Cause you're gonna get treated like a motherfucking trick.
She's gonna pick up on that shit. I mean,
you feel that?
Yeah, well, women are,
He's out.
More responsive to high frequency.
I've been giving her shit and she don't act like she appreciate it. She is
Well,
cause she should appreciate it. She like, you trick ass.
You're giving with a certain intent.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? That's a blatant energy that you're putting in. Looking for a certain response.
Man, you know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. We gonna go into our topic. I know we was kind of lingering, man. How long we been going, man?
For a good while, probably about like an hour.
We got about an hour in. We about an hour in, Josh? We got about an hour. You don't know? All right, anyway, we gonna go on our show topic, man. And today's show topic is something I've been thinking about. I want to get this here out to niggas, man. And I kind of touched on this shit a few years ago in a podcast, but I never put both of these concepts together. I just kind of talked about one, and I want to talk about, man, I left my aloe vera drink out there in the motherfucking refrigerator, man. That motherfucker gonna be froze, because that refrigerator out there is super cracking. All right, our show topic is happy bitches versus sour bitches. Now, I always, if you fuck with me on Twitter, you know, every morning I come in on Twitter and I'm talking shit to bitches every motherfucking morning. I'm talking shit. I'm like, bitch, happy to fuck up. Bitch, get up. Today is a good day, bitch. Bitch, life is what the fuck you make it. Bitch, make it motherfucking so. Bitch, make a motherfucking effort. Bitch, get the fuck off your ass and you'll shine. Bitch, I promise. Bitch, do good today, bitch. Bitch, be better than you was yesterday. You know what the fuck I be saying. But I love telling bitches to keep it happy. Bitch, be a happy bitch. Now, in this world, you know, you go around and you encounter happy people and sour people all day, man, and woo! All that shit is fucking, what do you call that shit? Contagious. All that shit is contagious. All of it. Sourness is contagious, man. Being around a sour bitch is a bad experience, man. And what I want to talk about here, man, today is being aware of what you're dealing with and asking yourself what it is that you want, what kind of bitch you really want to fuck with. Like, really, you know, or if you's a bitch, what kind of nigga you really want to fuck with? You got to really ask yourself, like, do I want to fuck with a happy person or a sour person? You know? And I know you hear some shit out the Bible like, for bad or for worse, you know, to death do you part, man. I don't believe you should tolerate a motherfucker that's gonna be a determined sour motherfucker. Like, they like, I'm gonna be a sour motherfucker from here on out. I don't believe you should have to tolerate that shit, man. Sour bitches is not cool. A lot of niggas fuck with sour bitches. Man, let me tell you something, man. I think it's many niggas out there, man. It's many motherfuckers out there who are born under the tyranny of a sour bitch, live their entire life under the tyranny of a sour bitch, and die under the tyranny of a sour bitch. And let me tell you how it go. they mama be a sour bitch. So they come to this planet and they mama is a sour bitch and inflict sour bitch shit on their ass until they get out the house, if they get out the house, and then the nigga is conditioned to fuck with a sour bitch, so he end up fucking with a sour bitch. So then he moved from his mama house, who was a sour bitch, into the house with another sour bitch and live there, and then that bitch just kill him. Nigga died from cancer or some shit. And motherfuckers think that the bitch didn't have nothing to do with it, but the nigga ended up getting cancer because he dealt with this sour ass bitch every motherfucking day. Nigga work, come home, and deal with this shit, and the shit kill him.
Poor soul.
A sour bitch can kill you without touching you, my nigga. That's on God. A sour bitch can kill you without touching you, nigga, with words every day. Wear your ass down spiritually and mentally and kill you. You fuck around, your immune system vanish, nigga, and you just fucking die from some bullshit. You be like, how the fuck I'm dying from this bullshit? A sour bitch can kill you, man. And a lot of motherfuckers and let me tell you, man, a sour bitch can have some bomb ass pussy, so you be addicted to the pussy, but the bitch be a sour motherfucking bitch killing you. So you be stuck with the bitch cause you can't leave her because she fuck bomb, but she really a sour ass bitch killing you. And a lot of motherfuckers can't see that shit, can't shake it. Niggas know it's something wrong with this bitch. This bitch is making me miserable, but what the fuck? I don't know. Niggas don't realize, and I'ma tell you, man, bitches be unconscious sour bitches. Bitches be thinking they happy, but bitch be an unconscious sour bitch. She don't even fucking know. It be lineages of sour bitches. They be the bitch grandmama's a sour bitch, her mama a sour bitch, she a sour bitch, her fat sister's a sour bitch, her other sister's a sour. They all sour bitch, a sour bitch house. You look over there, all the niggas is destroyed because they done been dealing with all these motherfuckers, a nation of sour bitches in this motherfucker. Let me tell you something, man. It's very important to fall back and be like, what kind of bitch is this? Don't be blinded just because a bitch look good and a bitch fuck good you know what I'm saying, man? You don't know until you examine a bitch with questions, nigga, and be like, okay, is this a happy bitch or a sour bitch? Or then you really gotta ask yourself, am I a nigga that's addicted to sour bitches? Am I just programmed from some bullshit I grew up in to fuck with only sour bitches? Because I'm here to tell you, man, happy bitches exist and they out there, and this happy bitches making your life better, man. Happy bitches is bomb as fuck. I made the t-shirts, I sell them, they be selling like a motherfucker. Happy bitches is bomb as fuck. I only fuck with happy bitches, man. Ain't no sour bitch can come in my crib, man. I got a talisman hanging off my motherfucking door, nigga. The sour bitch motherfucking repellent. Nigga, I got sour bitch repellent shirts out here, man. Let me tell you something, man. Sour bitch can't come in my motherfucking house, man. I'm gonna tell you, you let a sour bitch in your crib, you bringing bad energy into your crib, bro. You actually you in the room, nigga. It's bad. It's not good. Listen, let me tell you something, man. I focus on happy bitches. I notice the happiness in bitches. You know what I'm saying? And happiness is not always a component of income. Let me tell you. It's happy bitches at Starbucks, homie. Working at Starbucks. It's sour bitches that's lawyers. Making 6 figures, nigga. And I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm about this Mac game and I'm about doing my thing out here, but I'm gonna tell you, I would never be under the tyranny of a sour bitch, man. Even if that bitch is making millions of dollars, nigga, I ain't putting up with no bullshit from no sour ass bitch. And I'ma tell you, man, that shit is lethal. Happy bitches over sour bitches, man. What's up with it, Banquet? I be talking all fast. What's up, bro? What's up, man?
Vibing out, man. Just vibing out on.
How you feel about my encomium on happy bitches? The benefits of happy bitches over sour bitches.
Happy bitches don't drain the soul out of you.
Man! Psychic vampire ass bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Sour bitches be psychic fucking vampires. That's some other shit, man, and that's some real shit, man. You gotta pay attention to that.
Yeah, you might not know it at first too, but
And it happens slow. It happens slow, man. And I'm gonna tell you,
pray
man.
that you get out of that shit.
I'm gonna tell you that, you know, the way a sour bitch do that is a bitch will start a fight with you to get that energy up out of you, man. And when you get that, and she get that energy up out of you, man, that's when the connection for the dreams start. And then as you go back and forth with this bitch on stupid shit, she get you for your motherfucking life force right there, nigga. That's some real shit, Banquet, man. Motherfuckers don't be knowing about that, man. I be trying to put motherfuckers up on game, man. Let me tell you, man, it's very important for you to sit back when you meet a bitch, man. If you really want to be knowing you dealing with a happy bitch, when you meet a bitch, you really need to sit back and examine a bitch with questions and really ask yourself, what's the vibe I'm feeling? Am I getting a good vibe from this bitch? Don't just be caught up in the physical aspects, man, of a bitch or whatever, man. Stay focused, man, on what your soul is telling you, man, because God picks bitches for niggas, man. And I'm going to tell you, man, God will pick all your bitches for you, man, because there's three things, I talk about that before. There's three things that I personally believe that we can only ask God for, and I talked about this in other podcast shows. Three things you can ask God help for. This is what I believe. You can ask God for help when you finna go into business with somebody. You can ask God, like, should I go into business with this person? And you will get a sign, some kind of sign. God ain't gonna talk to you, but you're gonna get some kind of sign that let you know if you're supposed to do business with this person. The second thing is whoever you're gonna be friends with. If you're gonna be friends with somebody, you ask God, like, God, should I be friends with this person? And you're gonna get an answer. Some kind of way you're gonna get a sign that's gonna let you know. It's gonna let you know. You're gonna be like, this motherfucker gonna do some way out, bizarre shit. And you're gonna have to be like, damn, I can't be that motherfucker friend. That was crazy right there. You feel me? And the third one is the bitches that you fuck with. Now, when you get ready to fuck with a bitch, you really get, I've tested this. I know it worked. It don't matter how many bitches you got. This is not dependent on number of bitches. This is not dependent on number of bitches. You can ask God, should I fuck with this bitch? And you will receive a sign, something. You will receive something. I promise, man, something. You gotta pay attention to everything. You gotta pay attention to everything the bitch say. You gotta, everything around you. You gonna receive a sign that say yay or nay. I'm telling you, every time, man. And you know who I got that from? I got that from Socrates. Motherfucker Socrates. I got that from Socrates, my nigga. You feel me? I'm telling you, man, it worked. I know it, man. I fuck with Socrates on a lot of shit. Banquet. I know I be on some bullshit.
No, don't mistake my quietness over here.
I be on some bullshit.
I'm constantly learning from you.
I appreciate it, bro.
You are the Matt God.
Anyway, That was our encomium today on the benefits of happy bitches over sour bitches. Choose wisely when you're dealing with these bitches, because know that when you let this bitch in your house, and when you touch this bitch, and when you fuck this bitch, you was inviting in a spiritual presence that may have good intentions, may have bad intentions, man. And have a good one.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out. The Top Mac Nigga Show is a Bossmack Industries production. Put your hands together for a special musical guest. I ain't gonna even say no names.